Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about navigating Canada's 2025 immigration landscape, key changes, challenges, and opportunities for immigrants. Canada's immigration system is undergoing major changes in 2025, with significant reductions in provincial nominee program quotas and updates to student visas and work permits. These videos are reshaping the immigration process, making it essential for prospective applicants to stay informed and adapt to the new rules to successfully navigate their path to Canadian permanent residence. Comprehensive analysis of Canada's immigration policy shifts for 2025. Canada's immigration system is experiencing a major transformation with the introduction of the 2025 Immigration Levels Plan. The reduction in provincial nominee program quotas by over 50% has been one of the most significant changes. Initially projected to admit 120,000 newcomers through the PNP in 2025, the updated plan now sets this number to 55,000, a drastic cut that has sent ripples of concern across the provinces, applicants, and stakeholders. This video delves deep into the implications of this shift, examining the reasons behind the changes, the impact on various stakeholders, and the evolving landscape of immigration pathways to Canada. Background of the 2025 Immigration Levels Plan. The Canadian government has long used the PNP to meet regional labour shortages and population needs, as each province has the opportunity to nominate candidates for permanent residence. For 2024 to 2026, Canada initially set an ambitious target of 500,000 newcomers annually, with PNPs expected to contribute 120,000 of these newcomers. However, in late 2024, the federal government, led by Immigration Minister Mark Miller, announced a reduction of approximately 105,000 immigrants for the year 2025, with the most substantial cuts affecting the PNP quotas. The revised plan now limits PNP nominations to just 55,000 annually through 2027, marking a substantial 50% reduction from the previously projected numbers. This change raises concerns not only for provinces that depend heavily on these quotas to address regional labor shortages but also for applicants hoping to secure permanent residence through PNPs. The new direction from the federal government has created uncertainty among both provinces and potential immigrants, leading to reactions ranging from frustration to confusion. Impact on provincial nominee programs. Why provinces depend on PNPs? Provinces like Ontario, Alberta, British Columbia, and Manitoba have long relied on the PNP to meet specific regional labor demands and demographic goals. The PNP is seen as a critical tool for addressing regional shortages in sectors such as healthcare, skilled trades, and agriculture. In many cases, provinces are better positioned than the federal government to identify the skill sets and occupations needed within their local labor markets. For instance, Newfoundland and Labrador, which has been grappling with labor shortages exacerbated by an aging population and economic diversification efforts, saw its allocation cut from 3,050 in 2024 to just 1,525 in 2025. Similarly, the Northwest Territories, which had an allocation of 300 in 2024, now faces a reduction to 150. Larger provinces like Ontario, which had been allotted 21,500 nominations in 2024, will see their quotas drop significantly, possibly to as low as 9,000 to 10,000. The consequences of quota reductions. This sudden reduction in quotas has significant ramifications. Many provinces now face challenges in maintaining their economic growth and addressing labor shortages, particularly in the face of reduced PNP targets. The 2025 immigration policy cuts create an urgent need for provinces to reevaluate their immigration strategies. Notably, provinces that had planned around the larger 2025 quotas now face the reality of having to adjust recruitment programs and industry-specific initiatives. Additionally, the cuts may push provincial governments to seek greater control and autonomy over immigration programs, which has been a long-standing demand. The conflict between provincial and federal powers over immigration management is unlikely to ease anytime soon. The new prioritization of temporary foreign workers. Another key element of the revised 2025 immigration plan is the prioritization of applicants already residing in Canada. Under the new guidelines, 75% of PNP nominations will go to temporary foreign workers who are already in Canada, with the goal of transitioning them into permanent residency. While this change has been framed as a way to retain workers already contributing to Canada's economy, it has narrowed the opportunities for prospective applicants from outside Canada. This shift means that those seeking to immigrate to Canada from abroad may face a more competitive process. Provincial programs that once welcomed international applicants are now focusing more on internal transitions. For instance, the increased reliance on applicants who have already worked in Canada means that only those with significant Canadian work experience and existing connections to Canadian employers will be prioritized. While this change may make it easier for temporary workers already in Canada to obtain permanent residency, it presents significant challenges for individuals from outside the country looking for opportunities through the PNP. Quebec and its unique role in immigration. It is important to note that while most provinces rely on the PNP to address labor needs, Quebec follows a separate immigration process. The province has exclusive control over its immigration program and utilizes the Certificat de Sélection du Québec to manage its immigration applicants. This distinct process ensures that Quebec can maintain a greater degree of autonomy over its immigration policies, a point that has caused friction between the province and the federal government in the past. In 2025, Quebec has reopened 3 immigration pilot programs to target specific labor shortages in sectors such as food processing, healthcare aides, and IT professionals. Quebec's ability to control its immigration streams means that these programs will not be affected by the federal reductions, offering a glimmer of opportunity for those seeking to move to the province. However, Quebec's stringent French language requirements remain a barrier for many potential immigrants. Other immigration pathways and policy changes. Express entry and category-based draws. Express entry remains one of the most popular pathways to Canadian permanent residence, with its category-based draws continuing in 2025. These draws focus on attracting candidates with experience in sectors such as healthcare and skilled trades. For 2025, category-based draws will prioritize applicants in these fields, and only 6 months of Canadian work experience are required for eligibility. Despite the increased focus on healthcare and trades, competition for express entry draws is expected to remain fierce. The last healthcare draw had a cutoff score of 463, while the trades draw had a cutoff of 437. These scores are unlikely to drop significantly unless the Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada increases draw sizes substantially or changes how points are awarded in the system. LMIA points removal. In 2025, Canada plans to remove the Labour Market Impact Assessment points from the express entry system. This video will impact the scores of many candidates who had previously received an advantage due to an LMIA-backed job offer. The removal of LMIA points is expected to thin out the pool by 25 to 30%, resulting in a significant drop in rankings for many applicants who were boosted by LMIA-related points. However, high-scoring candidates with strong qualifications, such as those holding advanced degrees, solid language proficiency, and Canadian work experience, will continue to do well in express entry draws. It is unlikely that scores will drop dramatically, even with the expected changes to the LMIA system. The Enhanced Caregiver Pilot Program. The Enhanced Caregiver Pilot Program offers another route to permanent residency in Canada. This video, which was initially announced by Immigration Minister Mark Miller on June 3, 2024, provides a pathway for caregivers to gain permanent residency upon arrival. The program is designed to support those providing full-time care to individuals in Canada, including family members of the caregivers. To be eligible, applicants must have a Canadian high school diploma, or equivalent, demonstrate work experience, and secure a full-time home care job offer. However, the program has faced challenges, such as concerns about job offer fraud and a large backlog of applicants. The IRCC has paused intake for caregiver applications in 2025, potentially delaying the program's launch. Applicants should carefully monitor updates to this program, especially given its high demand. Study permits and international students. International students have long been a significant source of immigration to Canada, and the Canadian government continues to see them as an important source of skilled labor. However, for 2025, Canada has imposed a cap on study permit applications, reducing the number of applicants allowed from 606,250 to 550,162. This cap reflects the growing concern over capacity issues related to international student numbers. The 40% refusal rate for study permits also means that fewer international students are expected to be granted approval in 2025. Only around 300,000 study permits are anticipated to be approved, marking a sharp decline in opportunities for new applicants. Family open work permits and compliance issues. In addition to the changes in student visas, Canada has introduced significant modifications to family open work permits. Spouses of international students can no longer automatically extend their work permits when their partner transitions from a study permit to a postgraduate work permit. Additionally, the eligibility criteria have been narrowed, with only select occupations qualifying for spousal work permits. Furthermore, a report has highlighted issues of non-compliance among international students, with thousands of students flagged for not enrolling in the institutions they had been accepted into. This has led to stricter monitoring and enforcement of compliance among study permit holders. Conclusion: the Canadian immigration landscape in 2025 is marked by significant shifts that affect both prospective immigrants and provincial governments. The reduction in PNP quotas, the focus on temporary foreign workers, and changes to study permit applications are all part of a broader strategy to manage immigration levels in a way that aligns with Canada's infrastructure and social support capacities. For prospective immigrants, staying informed about the latest policy changes and planning accordingly will be essential. Whether through the PNP, express entry, or specific pilot programs, careful preparation and understanding of the evolving immigration environment will be crucial for success in 2025 and beyond. With Canada's immigration landscape evolving in 2025, staying updated on the latest changes is crucial for prospective immigrants. By understanding new policies and planning ahead, applicants can better navigate the competitive landscape and secure their future in Canada. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.